Hi, in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to create this Edwardian hairstyle. The instructions are authentic from 1911 and I've posted a link to them down in the information bar there. This style is supposed to be a little less exaggerated than maybe the Gibson girl styles at the time. It's more of an everyday hairstyle, I guess, although to me it looks quite fancy. Okay, the instructions to this hairstyle, it's advised that the pompadour we're going to create shouldn't be made out of the rolls that I showed you in my Gibson girl tutorial. This is supposed to be, I think, a more understated look, so the pompadour is going to be made just by pushing the hair forward on the head like that. Now if you've got thin hair or it's flyaway or it's just not doing what you tell it to, then certainly give it a little bit of a back comb. And do you know what, I don't see why it shouldn't be made with the rolls that we used in the Gibson girl tutorial. So if all else fails, just roll your hair. Who's gonna know? No one's gonna know. So yes, right, so initially we're going to want to part the hair from the crown to 1 inch behind your ear on each side. So the pompadour is going to run from ear to ear, and we're not going for excessive height, just a nice little pompadour all the way around. I'm going to split our hair into 3 sections, middle and then 2 sides. So gather the hair into 3 sections. I'm going to do the right side first, then the left side and then the front. I'm going to tease my hair a little bit, just for a little bit of stability. I'm not talking about crazy back combing, just a little bit of teasing. So I'm just gathering the hair back. Pinching away from my head, laying it onto my head and pushing it forward. So that is quite a modest pompadour. I'm not used to it. And then just using bobby pins to secure that in place flat against my head. I'm using 2, one coming in from each side. Feel free to use any kind of hairspray or product that you feel you need to get your hair to do the right thing. Right, so this last bit, I'm going to gather it up in the centre and pinch it away from the head, place it on the back of your head and push gently forward. And then again I'm securing with 2 bobby pins. I'm quite happy with that, so now on to the back. The space in between the pompadours on the top half of our head is going to be filled with what the Edwardians called puffs, which is a cute little name for barrel curls or elevated pin curls. Now you want to be careful when you're forming them to not lay them out in order. It's got to look quite ununiform to be authentic. So however you may like to do it, I know there are lots of different ways to do it, form your barrel curls. Just roll to the top of your head and place behind the pompadours. And pin on the bottom side of the barrel curl. Do not place your bobby pins on the top because you'll flatten it down. You need it nice and elevated. So continue to do this over the top of your head. Puffs or pin curls don't need to be of any particular size, they can be randomised size, so don't worry about being too perfect there. If you have layers like I do, you might find it easier to make sure you separate the long layers from the short layers when you're rolling your pin curls, and that way they will not only be neater but it will be a lot easier for you. The bottom section of our hair is going to be twisted and wrapped around our coils. Now, I don't know about you, but if I twist mine it goes tight and looks stringy. It needs some volume, so we're going to have to back on. So I'm just going to give mine a little bit of fluff, just to give it some volume so the twists are quite voluminous really. And then light twisting. Now this left hand side I'm going to take around the back and bring it up around the right hand side of my face. So it crosses over at the back and then in circles, puffs. So I'm following the line of the pompadour around and just pinning it across, around the puffs, the edge of the pompadour and pin. What do you think? Is it nice? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like this, and also please check out my vintage hairstyling playlist here. Thanks ever so much for watching. Bye!